Shadowrun Hong Kong. So, as promised, we're finally going to explore this, to explore here. First, we gotta go get our payment. Where is our money? Three unread messages. Oh yeah, just more missions. Yeah. We'll run through these later. We're gonna go explore here, like I said earlier. Your favorite was popular when you met on the screen. From a straight good cut. Well done. You went above and beyond what I had asked and liberated some precious artifacts. If I touch to pay me your oath plus little bonus, I trust that you'll keep quiet about what exactly was liberated from this little museum. I conclude the books will kindly change shortly. What should we get? 2,000. Good enough, I guess. Contacts. 310. Oh yeah, postpaid data. This is today's. We'll talk about friends later. Oh, I guess right now we're already here, so why not? You look different at times. Do I? Yeah, like if flip forward a few chapters and stuff during the page. I mean, you look like you, just not the you I knew. I have no idea what you're saying right now. He chuckles. You sound like Lockjaw. Remember him? Never followed a damn thing I said. Good guy, just not big on the thinking thing. I'm saying that you look more mature, like you know more now. It's written on your face. It takes getting used to. It's weird thinking that you have 8 years of experiences that I know nothing about. I used to know everything about you. I used to know how the world worked too, else I thought I knew. So what about you? How are you doing? About how you'd expect, be better. Well, I gotta tell you, you're good at running this crooked town. But there's something I still don't completely understand. What do you get out of being a Shadowrunner? Can't put my finger on it. The card said that an unexamined life isn't worth living. Well, whatever you get out of it, I doubt the trade-off's worth the shorter lifespan. And at the end of the day, what are you? A Shadowrunner, a disposable asset, sinless, slithering through the cracks of society, doing jobs that are too dirty for the corpse to do themselves. You don't even appear on a corporate balance sheet. Runs can be more than that. They can move their own agenda, fight the power. I've never heard a story where a Shadowrun did something other than kill someone, steal something, or betray someone or sort of shady shit. But good luck with that. What do you think about last time? Oh man, remember that mega trip movie we snuck into that one time? The one where the mommy took away Chicago? Yeah, I just remember that you kept your eyes shut through most of it. That's the one. You completely freaked me out. I slept with a dumpster lid shut for a week. What pleasure it was to go on a run that brought back such hideous memories. I still can't believe you made a deal with that thing. I mean, it was a mummy, Kataz. You don't make deals with mummies. Fuck, I can't believe I just said that. I didn't know that Shadowrun dealt with crap like this. Can't say I'm a fan, Kataz. Not even a little bit. Anyway, enough about that. Need anything else? Think about getting chromed up. With Cyber? Oh my god, how many times are you gonna ask me that? Until you give me a satisfying answer. I told you one time I was thinking about it when I was 13. Let it go. I'm not going to pollute my body with that shit. You? Nah, I'm not actually mage. You guys know that. No, you never know. Yeah. I was thought you might go for it if you had a good enough reason. Just be careful. I've heard stories about folks who went too far with it. Lost some of themselves. I want to talk about you and me. Yeah. I guess now's as good a time as any. You start. Not acting like the donkey mood that I grew up with. What made you decide to become a cop? I needed a structure. Bad. You were that better than anyone. I was already hardcore when we met. Mr. Ultra Violence. I'd do anything to get a rise out of the guys I was rolling with. Gouging eyes, inverting knees, curb stomping. That shit got me cheers. I was like a pit fighter, bloodletting for the crowd. And I learned to enjoy it. But I never learned how to block out the memories of the screams when I was lying in bed at night. The guilt started eating me alive, and then I was scared to be alone with my thoughts. So I tried to drown them out with all the things that you drown out. You drown things out of it. You never told me that before. You seemed to have it under control when we were younger. When we were together. How did I miss me? It's funny how people remember things. Yeah, when we squatted together and later, when we were living with Ray, I was still a violent son of a bitch, but basically under control. But I was you, Paper Cut. You, but it was a reason, the brain. I don't remember it that way. Like I said, it's funny how you remember things. It may have felt like a partnership to you, but believe me, when we ran the streets together, I was the muscle and you called the shots. You pointed and I hit. Later, after Ray got me some counseling, I realized that I let you call the shots so that I wouldn't have to, because I knew that what I wanted was wrong. By following your lead, I was deflecting my own guilt onto you. It was always your decision, not mine. I could just knock heads and walk away clean. Don't look at me, I'm just doing what I'm told. Might as well have tattooed it on my chest. And then you left. Without you there, I knew that I was in serious trouble. The poster boy for anger management issues. Raymond could provide a stable environment, a decent therapist, and money for prescriptions, but you know Raymond. He's an egghead engineer with a philanthropic streak, not a drill sergeant. And drill sergeant was what I needed. I needed structure and discipline in a way that he couldn't offer me. I needed a cage to keep myself in line. So I found myself a cage made of rules and procedures and training. Lone Star. Raymond helped me with my application and provided decent character reference. I got in and it helped a lot. Lone Star got me where I needed to be. Now, it's all gone, and you're back. Simply cause death hit you pretty hard. Yeah, she was a good one. We were a real team. Joining Lone Star helped me in all sorts of important ways, no doubt about it. I really embraced being a cop. I studied my ass off. No matter how hard I worked, I was never more than a mild cop with a rules streak. There were plenty of assignments like that. There were plenty of assignments that were perfect for a big forbid me or like me. Something that would have fed my need to hurt people. But I met her about a year in, and she changed things. She talked about values and goals and priorities, struck me with the life that you want to live. She was a real trip. Sounds like a good woman. She was a cop, a partner, a mentor, a serious badass when she needed to be. But yeah, she was a good person. She kept me focused. When Raymond asked me to meet him in Hong Kong, I had a feeling I was going to wind up going on the reservation if I didn't bring Carter along. And now she's gone, and here I am. I say you honor her memory by showing how much you've learned. I'm sorry. Did the other people just give you a stage of 5? It sounds like you did some growing up of your own. You've been a long time to ask me about the night and life I had with you. I guess I have, yeah. It's about what you were doing before you got thrown to that court facility. You said you had a job that was too good to pass up. How did it go? It was good until it wasn't. Not something I wanted to go into. What do you say, good time? You ever think about when we were kids? I try not to. What are you talking about exactly? The time before we were playing with Raymond and Miss Maloney. Oh, the dark times. We're not exactly talking about an idyllic youth here, Kentas. Sleeping in dumpsters, running from ghouls, fighting with scraps, and defending their territory. If we had found that spot in the abandoned building, found Lockjaw on Double Tree, we'd probably be here. So weird to think about that now. I mean, you realize they were teenagers, right? Young and golfing. It felt so old back then. Lockjaw couldn't have been more than 17 tops. And Double Tree was on 13 when... What were you thinking about back then? I miss the clarity of that life. Strive for food, defend squat, watch each other's backs. Clarity, huh? We were living between the red hot nukes and the 162. Crazy ass dwarf anarchists on one side and flesh eating cools on the other. Those are the days that you long for. What's you and me, Duncan? Those other guys were important. It was always about you and me. Survive, watch each other's backs. Yeah, I know. But stop leaving. Yeah, living would be good. Don't get me wrong. Catching up is nice, but I'm not used to being as social as this. It's one reason why it was so nice to work in the car. We both appreciated long silences. I clear out then, give each prisoner space. Thanks, I'm back then. Oh, and good talk with us. I'll catch up with you later. Oh boy. This is gonna be another long one. Hello down there, it's good to see you again. I thought it was the last run. Nope, sorry, getting to the office is how I relax after a long day of work. Some people go to sports bars and stretch stuff. I do this. As a rule, not a sport with leisure time with shop talk. We're already talking shop, aren't we? It's the difference between the job and our lives. After hours, I don't want to talk about work. So you won't mind changing the subject. That's that dog. Let's get a look on you. Isn't it? I spent months customizing this avatar. She feels more real to me than my own skin. You really feel at home in the Matrix, don't you? You look happy in there. I suppose I am. It's comforting. As long as I'm checked in, I can be whoever I want to be. Whatever I want to be. Out there, in space, I feel uncomfortable. I feel uncomfortable in my own skin. I'll probably just leave it here if I could. I've heard about doctors who've tried it. It never turned out well. Dehydration is a bad way to go. I know. And of course I was joking. But truth be told, I could spend most of my time out there wishing that I was back here. You're a decade, but know what I'm talking about. The freedom of it. It's hard to live in a cage of meat and you know how sweet it feels to leave the bottom of. Nope, I'm not Decker. You know, I've been thinking about the question you asked me a little while back. What about Gold City? The one that I tossed. It feel like you dodged me. Besides, the whole game of question state was your idea in the first place. It was a dodge though. I didn't mean for it to be, but that's what happened. I cheated you out of an answer that I owed you. For what it's worth, I wasn't trying to do that. It's just that talking about Wall City is problematic for me. I understand. I grew up with the parents. I know how hard it can be to talk about this stuff. No, it isn't that. I'm not explaining myself correctly. It isn't that I'm tortured by bad memories or anything like that. The problem is that I can't remember my childhood. Wall City, that entire chapter in my life, is nothing but a blur. I can't give you general information about life on the inside, but the specifics of my own experience is gone. Gone? What do you mean gone? Do you have amnesia or something? Something like that. There were a variety of factors in play. The upshot about this is that there are things that I can't tell you about, but only a few, and only in bold strokes. No expect any personal stories, I could share them even if I wanted to. So, if that's okay with you, if you'll be satisfied with trivia and urban legends, then we can talk. Just say the word. Otherwise, well, it's not even why. You can wait your hand by the wall so if just one ending would help. Alright? I can do that. When I think of the Wall City, the thing that stands out the most in my mind is the legends, the mythology of the place. I hadn't lived with them, I found those stories fascinating. Did you know that Calvin Wall City is supposed to be cursed? That's what they always believe. It had ghost stories and everything. Of course you had ghost stories, every place has ghost stories. Spirits are really spell. Aww. Well, the other ones that we talked about, I sort of think see spirits or spirits of man or any other known supernatural phenomena. We had our own homegrown legends about demons from another place. Imaginary monsters that haunt the Wall City, the Yamaki. Tell me whatever you can about these things. It's probably easy to think of them like an urban legend. Our own little pantheon of monsters and morality tales to frighten ourselves with at night. The stories are still clear in my mind, even after everything that happened. Everyone in Wall City believes you. If you can't get out of Wall City, you can make a deal with Fu Long. Cut the hearts from the 44 people closest to you and bring them to me. He will reward you with riches. Don't go into that arch or Kanya will catch you. She'll rip out your teeth and tie your tongue in a knot and make you a slave for eternity. We had Xixiang, our own homegrown judge of souls. People would let themselves be flayed alive in hopes that he'd reawaken them in a better life. And we had Lambi, but excuse me, Chinese. forever. When we had long VET Ebony Queen, teach you to hide so well you slowly mutate to a cockroach. It's all bullshit, but everybody in the world seems to get it. I will write the stories off so easily. Magic is real, Isabel. Of course yes, I know that. But the Yama Kings can't be real. If they were in the water count, the Wall Street would be a lot higher. The Yama Kings are glorified kids story. They make believe. A fiction that my parents and neighbors learned to excuse their own actions. I can't get ahead because demons keep me down. Oh, it's me. It's almost embarrassingly transparent when you really look at it. Telling people to cockroaches, it's just Kafka's trope played into a morality tale. Xinjiang is just a newbie with a different coat of paint. And you know that archway dimension, the one that Tian Yao was supposed to haunt? I know someone found it. There's nothing on the other side but concrete. It's all superstitious dribble, Peppercut. The misery in the wall city is the fault of demons or devils. We created it, and we perpetuated it. We blame Mira Monster for our own failings. There's nothing more pathetic than that. What about the shared dreams? How do you explain those away? I don't know, mass psychosis, or maybe something magical going on. But is it them? They aren't real. They can't. Anyway, that's enough for you now, huh? I'm sure that gives you plenty to chew on. My obligation to give you an answer is satisfied, I think. So let's talk about something else. How did you lose your childhood memory? I'd rather not go into it, it's personal. Just say that I've not missed them, at least not until now. If you ever want to talk about it, I'm a good listener. Great, you don't mind. Can you think of anything else at all that might help us? I don't know, maybe. I'll put some thought into it. My second thought, maybe I do have an idea. Are you open to taking on more work? Of course, I'm kindly sending me new job offers all the time. This would be a work for Auntie Chang. Think of it as a side gig you'd be doing for me. I think I've got a lot of some software that could help us. I can't get to it on my own though. It's a two-person job at least. And Challenge, are we okay with this? Sure. She could pick up a little extra scratch on the side. I mean, I would go out the way to talk about the job or anything, but even if she were to find out, it's really not her business. Her employees, not her property. I have it run all planned out already. I've done the legwork. I know the location, I know the target. Just say the word and I'll send everything I have to your mission computer. You can look it over with and decide what you want to do with it. Alright, deal. Send the file. Done. You'll find the printed documents waiting in your inbox. You decide to accept the mission. Just check the box of the message application and I'll take my conflict on that. Alright, so we find out what this is all about. I'm sure that the briefing I said you will satisfy your curiosity. Trust me, Big God, this is your job with a solid plan behind it. You see as soon as you get it, and speak of which, should you go to there now? I'm gonna get around to it, I will. Alright, but don't keep me waiting too long. Now, is there anything else you want to talk about? I gotta go as well. Sure, drop by any time. That was longer than expected. We're still going outside though. Hey Shadow, oyster? right? That'd be worse. Exactly right. May not be fine dining, but it's seafood. Is it made of soy? That makes it good in my book. So, what can I do here? And talk about the last run. That was awesome. Think about it. We went to some rich church manor house, stole his artifacts, and to a museum. We found mummies. If that's not the plot of a trade blockbuster, I don't know what is. I'm not sure what I think about that mummies trinket. I thought we had the dead person what we paid for. I'm not really sure how that works. Be careful when you use that thing. As long as he does what you tell him to, that's pretty awesome. If the trades taught me anything, is that mummies are always waiting for an excuse to run around christening everybody. So, what else do you want to check out? How do you like life here in the bowl? It's fine. Shipping up, having new roommates is always nice. How are you enjoying your cabin? Something enough for you? I'll get used to it. Yeah, you will. It'll happen quicker than you think, trust me, I know. It may not be much more safer. The shadows, that's everything. That's true. It's handy having mob boss on our side. Yeah, handy. Not to change stuff like that. Don't know if I see it, she's on our side though. Yeah, I know what you mean. Just I do. Of course you do. That's the subject, huh? I don't know think about the old woman right now. But the Bolsa was pretty mediocre need for a ship. Consider changing it? Yeah, sure. Considered it a bunch of times. I never really cared enough to actually do it though. Well, I'll call something else. I'm open to it. I'll take it down. Let's take the bowl hole. Hey, whatever you want. Doesn't matter all that much to me either way. You said that you'd teach me to be a better Shadowrunner. I'm here to collect. Still remember that, do you? Huh. I just sort of assumed that you laughed that off. No dice wizard mentor, you offered. I'll pay up. Okay. How about this? I'll tell you a story about a run gone bad. Just tell me what you've done in the first place. And then we'll compare notes on your answer. How's that sound? Of course me, yes. Okay, so this is a story from early in my career. I was part of a team here in Hong Kong, but I did some occasional moonlight when I grew based out of Macau. I was a busy kid. Nah, don't think it's too bad. Okay, go on. Job was a hit on this tower. Saw about a trip multiplex / apartment complex. I should have got them in Seattle too. You know the kind. 7 huge screens, monster concession stand, concrete apartments on top like barnacles and whale. Never been too much about that flavor. Good, you know what I'm talking about then. Our client wanted us to break into one of the apartments. The story was that an ex-first, a guy named Boggs lived there. So we cooked up with him until about week Friday and things went sour a big way. She wanted us to get back some things. The Boggs kept trying to kick her out. Scared the shit out of him. Blood him up a bit, make it look like a robbery. You know the drill. I pulled a few jobs like that myself back when I lived in the Barrens. It was a pretty bush league gig, but the pay was decent. Not something you'd run down, you'd turn down. So anyway, siblings, our group leader, had a plan. We knew that we had to go in quiet because the Metroplex had a panic system wired early into the HTTPI. We began shooting, gripping, crowding, cops within 10 minutes. Aw, fun. Should have used that common once we was in. Whatever. Sid thought that we could maybe take advantage of the apartment's terrible soundproofing, kitchen box, doorway, and move to get loud. We camp out near the doorway, wait for fumes to start raining faster, and smash our way in with neighbors sound wiser. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. Well, you had the virtue of being simple, give it that. Still, that has stopped you from going the way you did. Hang on, another one. What's wrong? So, we waited in the hall just like siblings planned. Heading down the elevator and out of the stairs. I was waiting by the floor's community kitchen. Sid took up a position by the door. She had these cyber legs that she dumped a ton of yen into. Hydraulic jacks straight from the works. Screw the parts like press a dump truck. I think that most of the plans involve kicking things. There's something a little sad about that. And this one was the best suited to lead this particular group of runners? Tragically, yes. Everyone else was so various shades of moral or screwed in the head. Siblings might have had attention so on from the same way, but she was better than the alternative. Anyway, I hear booms from downstairs, felt the wall shake and reverb. Sid blew back and gave the door a massive kick, just as she had planned. From where I was standing, I couldn't see what happened next. I could hear massive crack as the boot slammed into the duroplast. The door flew off and exploded off, might be more accurate. A second later, we heard an ungodly crash. There was a moment's silence. Sid let out this little gasp. The apartment was in shambles. It looked like a hurricane had hit it. Everything was trashed. Everything but the door was just miraculously still in one piece. Remember, this was a coffin apartment. Wasn't much wider than the door was to begin with. The box, well, most likely was understored too. That didn't turn out well. Yeah, it wasn't good. The box was dead, and stuff would have been set dead to recover and smashed to bits. And the building alarm went off. So that's the situation. A pity is smashed. My temporary teammates are all staying around with stupid looks in their faces. The cops are coming in. I'm standing in the kitchen. What would you have done in my place? I'd have tried to improvise. Is there anything in the kitchen you could use to resolve the situation? Good thinking. As happens, there was. I knew just what to do with it. The thought popped into my head and just went with it. Let's remember Seattle. The sense you came up with is almost always the best one you can have, so just roll with it. Don't second guess. Don't hesitate. Just act. You'll belong that way. Got it. Now, when I think crowded theater, I think place we can't shout fire because they'll cost penny. And I thought, cops don't charge to burning buildings. How can you get out of it? And as it happened, I had a means to create a real genuine fire sitting right across me. Pair of industrial ovens. Set the building on fire? I encouraged it to burn. The gas fan wide, center range on timer, back to the hallway. Garrus had started arguing amongst herself. I told them to snap out and follow me down the lobby. We had to clear the hallway for an errand spark took the whole floor out. Fortunately, the rest of the group would listen. Sim and the rest of the team were too busy arguing about the relative merits of her let's kick things real hard and see what happens tactical system to want anything to do with me. I shouted back to them that the kitchen was going to explode and continued down the hallway. Just like I planned, so I got out of that run in one piece. So every single one of the people that multiplies. My fire plan worked beautifully. If the rest of the team had listened to me, they might have gotten out of the building too. Kind of bummed they didn't, but it was a real turn out well for me. How? Well, I can't collect any pay because the run had been a disaster. But after this explosion, I got to ride the front of a fire truck, and they gave me cookies and blanket. I wound up dating one of those firemen a few weeks later. All things considered, the cook got a lot worse. So, Seattle. Tell me, what was the moral of the story? What lesson I was trying to convey? Go with your gut, I guess? That's right, trust your impulses and don't be afraid to wing it. Almost any action is better than no action at all. Once you're committed to doing something, you gotta follow it through. No arguing or hammering, just do it. If you ever get caught in your own head analyzing plastic, well, don't be surprised if you wind up dead. Kitchen fire can take you down as easily as a cop's bullet if you stand around and let it. Are you certain that Sybil and the rest of my team are dead? They were with me when I got back with the rest of the figures. I never saw them leave the building, and I haven't heard from them since. I guess it's possible that somebody made it, but I don't really run those circles anymore. Odds are good if anyone from my account team did survive, they'll have died off by now from sheer incompetence. Shadowrunning is an unforgiving business. You don't get to make too many mistakes. No, I'm not gonna question it. That's all I needed. Thanks, Governor. No problem. Sweet dreams. Right. Oh, finally it's over. Let's go outside. Actually, I want to check out the trinket. Oh, there it is. Is it? Oh, yeah. I'll keep it, I guess. No, I asked Crafty. She said the same. Them dreams is bad. They lose them at sea. We're supposed to get set out soon to make that delivery. What if they follow us? I don't think so. Crafty said these things are just affecting right here for now. Soon as we sail, dreams will stop. Hey! What are you looking at, Landy? That's a boat here with merchants selling goods not too long ago. Believe? Merchants. That crook did so much as to leave us and was chased off by kindly. Those salesmen. Not a big loss though. Look, the shops and way better stuff in that small time hustler. Why don't you look around? You'll find the shop owners here more friendly toward you now that you're gonna, kindly. Just pretend. Right, take care for this boy. I really use awkward feel ahead too. Seems anyone becomes buddies for having them. Certainly moves out right. You read it. At least when they're having. You don't much yourself, only just retrieve for our last delivery. Your dreams ambushed us fast enough. Hey, what about that Crafty? She runs a 5 pieces, a smart girl. I know a thing or two about this blight. We ask her and she may have something more to say. Didn't mean to interrupt, see you around. Understand. Crafty is over here. What is that thing now? And that thing. Guess we're gonna find out. Let's go with Crafty then. Crafty shoe. What do you notice when I enter your shop? It's close to Kremlin, you want me to look at it? What's the like bullshit about the video? Sorry, that's like that because I'm not gonna bother with that out loud. Welcome. Don't believe I've seen you before. My name is Crafty. Paper Cut. Nice to meet you. So, Paper Cut, what can I do for you? I've got spells, alchemical reagents, psi, whatever you want. Might be some taking to find it, but if it's magical, oh, I'm getting sleepy. It's 1 a.m. right now. Still want to complete it, so alright. Might be something to find it, but if it's magical, it's around here somewhere. Is this your store? Do you just work here? It's mine. I had it from my mom. As you can see, she just left me all her research journals. Mom was never a big cleaner, but neither am I. Mom used to keep spirits around that help her manage the place. They're not here anymore, but sometimes I swear my books are where I last placed them. Also, maybe they pop by for visits. I just wish they'd clean while they're here. What's the name of the store? It's a cultural thing. 5 pieces represent wood, earth, water, fire, and metal. Some people believe they're based on how things function and interact as well. Find and practice all throughout China. This place where you can farming to science and even music. The theory isn't common among younger generation, but it has its uses. My mother was strongly influenced by it. In fact, a sound of frown is a visual representation of the cycle of 5 phases. It was an inspiration to her. As you know, looks neat. What makes this sword special? It's old, respectable, built over a dragon line. It also carries texts that are unavailable anywhere else, but I guess for me, I'm drawn to this place by the nostalgia. Blue sounds thrilled. It's a job, can't complain. I have a question about something else. Say, Crafty, have you had any vivid dreams lately? As a matter of fact, I have Paper Cut, but we all get the occasional vivid dream. Nothing special here. Really? Then why are you reading up on them? Sure, it's a little weird that we're having them, but these types of dreams are common in Wall City. Not to get all worked up about, probably. Strange. I met someone the other day who said that too. Anyone who's familiar with the Wall City would know that, but most people don't go out their way to find out. My mother devoted her life to researching the Wall City and the magical phenomena within it, so I grew up with big stories around the city. The recurrent creepy dreams being one of them. They're common now. Oh, I have clogged nose, god damn it. Common as the cold. My mother devoted her life to researching the Wall City and the magical phenomena within it. So I grew up with stories about the city. The recurrent creepy dream one of them. I've never been inside the Wall City myself, but Mom went in pretty regularly in spiritual dream. What's your mother now? Dead. Mom was interesting, but not praiseworthy. Tell me about yourself, Crafty. I'm not sure where to start. What do you want to know? Is Craft really your first name? No. They started as a joke actually. Back home, Mom used to call me Crafty. The meaning is similar to my given name. I liked it because it was the way it sounded. I insisted my family call me Crafty, so it became a sort of nickname around the house. When I got older and started school in Hong Kong, I made my mom register me as Crafty, and it's stuck. Looks like you've owned it, not to insinuate that you're untrustworthy. No offense taken. It's way better than my given name, Meow. Yes, like a cat. You foreigners always make that same joke, which is why I grew up disliking the name. You can see why I prefer Crafty. What do you do when you're not at work? I've been pretty crunchy at the shop, so I don't have a lot of time outside of work. But when I'm off the clock, I like to read and paint, maybe kick back and enjoy a meal with my friends. My buddy Goblin sometimes stop by with food. No drag racing or anything. pretty boring. Does this matter, I wonder? Can't remember if I asked this much in the first playthrough. The first time I played it. I've never made a video of this before. Fine, I'll ask. You said you paint? Just for fun. I don't make any money off of it or anything like that. I just find it relaxing. Some of my tattoos, but that's about the extent that I take it beyond the canvas. Ever try painting things from the dreams? No, I never taint my canvas like that. What happens in the dreams should stay there. Best keep it out for waking life as much as possible. What do you like to read? Aside from the usual, I love sitting down each morning to talk up a soy cat. I read this new stream on hand. I pop it right open to the obituaries. Makes for great reading. Just kidding. Well, for all you know. I tend to stray towards detective novels, maybe some suspense and horror. When I'm not reading for leisure, I study my textbooks to keep my magic sharp. I know a gobbet, wonder if they're the same person. You don't love gobbets? Actually, they're one and the same. She's a good person. We're not real close, but we have a pleasant relationship. Chatting over French fries, discussing our latest reads, shallow things. How do you know her? Let's be honest with her. She and this bug got me off a tough spot. Good. Keep her by your side. Girl was pretty fluent in ways of the city and the people who live here. She knows her stuff. You stick with her, you'll find yourself in a lot less trouble than you would otherwise. Sounds fun, but I'd like to ask you something on a more serious note. Sure, what's on your mind? Was it like what made you study magic too? I sure did. Natural predisposition, or whatever. But my mom and I learned to craft differently. I went to university, and she was book taught. Mom was very old school. Her magic wasn't so applicable to everyday situation, and it was rooted in superstition. But it still worked, and well, only for more ritualistic ancient spells. Practical spells like rain shields and bottomless trash cans were outside of her repertoire. Back on topic. What else do you know about Wall City? Very little. Just that my mother spent most of her time in there, and it messed her up. Is there something specific you want to know about? Or can you tell me about Wall City? Where to begin? The Wall City always been a hellhole. It started a bad place, it's still a bad place. Crime's drawn to it like a magnet, and you can't enter the city without a security guard on each elbow. But never in doubt or guarantee you safe passage. No one famous or rich or memorable has ever come from the place, and the only thing it's known for around here is its shady reputation. That's about the gist of it. Now there's a whole library here that just so happens to be the foremost location for Wall City texts. I'm sure you can fill in the blanks. I get a feeling your relationship with your mother was unusual. You better believe it. She was obsessed with the Wall City, put it before everyone in her life. Mom ate, slept, and breathed that city. Was something fueling her obsession? Yeah, actually, Mom was convinced that something was wrong with the place, that it was cursed in some way, polluted with unnatural bad chi. She'd visit the city under the protection of the Yellow Lotus and spent hours, sometimes even days, studying it. Mother was consumed by her research. She couldn't find anything. She sure tried. Mom thought she could find a way to purify the place and exorcise its demons. Her obsession with the Wall City grew, and she devoted more and more of her life to breaking its curse. Well, you could say she fell off the radar, but really the rest of the world fell off of hers. I'm sorry, Crafty, it must be very hard for you. It is what it is, and here I am. This is taking longer than I expected, but might continue in another video. Looks almost 50 minutes. It actually is 50 minutes. Yeah. It's late at night too. Sorry, but we're gonna make another video of this. Thanks for acting. See you around. So yeah, I'll see you in another video. Peace. Hello again. So as turns out, this is not gonna be a separate video, but this is separate recording. Just put it together. So let's continue. Still don't know anything about it. I'm working on it though. In the meantime, if you want to buy something, I can hook you up. Everything's talking about it. Let's just check it. Obviously, some magic stuff. Nah, not my style. Spell like that's ready. See you around. Bad leg. Right, let's check out the other people. Oh yeah, let's talk to these guys. Just maybe why I might be flying them out. Oh, you got me there again. Well, hello there, young man. Something you need? Just a cock curse you. It's your turn. Nah, sure not. Next paper cut. Got a second to answer a question or two? I could use a short break. How about you, Gin? Fine. A short break. I've been hearing about strange dreams here in the yard. Have you had any nightmares recently? What a coincidence! It was about an hour ago that we were all discussing the very thing. We have been having bad dreams, every one of us. Tell me about it. You can't come in here demanding this and that of us. Show some respect to your elders, young man. That's what makes you think we'd be comfortable telling a stranger about our dreams anyway. Don't mind him, he's always been a poor sport. But he raises a good point. Some of our dreams contain information best left private. Just as yours do, I'm sure. Curious man, how can we be sure you'll respect our personal information? I'll tell you. I believe you're trustworthy. Please, people, make yourself clear. I'll share my dream with you. I appreciate it. Go ahead. I dreamed of a long, dingy hall. When faced with such a thing, one gently walked the plank, so I lifted my right foot and placed it in front of me. Upon taking that first step, I found myself instead drawn down an alleyway to my left. It wasn't there before. This alley. It appeared only as I began to walk. As I moved down the alley, I found myself surrounded by friends and loved ones. They all stood there, silently watching me with smiles on their faces. And as I passed each one of them, they fell to the ground in my way, dropping like puppets with severed strings. Somehow, I knew that if I followed this road to the end, I could have everything I ever dreamed of. But I woke before I could reach it. saw the hall. My experience was different, however. The hall was far off in the distance, and I was looking down on it from a strange angle, as though I was perched on a wall, eyes closed. You know, young man, Peter replied. You look very much like the person I saw walking that hall. He moved steadily down the path, walking at an even pace. Just behind him, a great and terrible shadow followed. Of course, I had the best view up there on that wall, or wherever I was. It could have been anyone. Perhaps this old man is seeing your face now and misremembering the dream. Alright, King, go ahead. Actually, friend of mine, I don't want to share a dream. Nonsense, Mr. Lau and I both told him our dreams, and now it's your turn. No. I don't want to force you to do anything. See? Straight from the horse's mouth. I don't have it. King, this is important. Alright. But don't you go repeating any of this, you hear me? My day began again as a nightmare. I dreamed of failures and mistakes that I've made throughout my life. The people I've let down, the competitors I've crushed, the wife down in the hospital without me. Dream of the family that I abandoned. then, I dreamed of the wall city. I stood before it, its door opened to me. When I passed inside, all of my guilt fell away. It was as though the city had absolved me, had washed away my guilt, and I remember feeling happy. There, I did it. Happy. It again. Yes, thanks to. No, it's subject. I also picking up. I'm guessing you've been around these parts longer than I have. Is this something normal? If it were normal, we'll be huddling around discussing them in whispers now, would we? Enough of that, kid. People got your actions and really spoiled advice. You deserve a proper response. Please forgive our friend. 30 years of life of suspicious of others. The answer to your question is no. Upsetting dreams have never been uncommon in the art, but these recent visitations have been different. They've been darker, more vivid, stronger than normal dreams. Last night, I felt consumed by the sense that something was coming. While my friends here felt a sense of relief and excitement as their dreams ended, I felt as though I was sitting on the precipice of some vast and terrible chasm, with a void yawning beneath my feet. Perhaps it's just the ramblings of an old friend. Please forgive me. You speak wisely, Shu. It is foolish to embrace a thing that you do not understand. What Yin and I saw in our dream was alluring, but so is the light after all. Your instincts are still strong and sharp, old friend. It is wise of you to trust them. Thank you. Something beautiful. There's already enough deception in this world. So that don't get back to the game now. I could head out too. Of course. Take care of your cup. Maybe find some time on your hand. You're always welcome on our game table. That's good luck to me. Appreciate young man, we'll be seeing you. What was that? Let's meet Uncle Matthew again. Paper cut, beautiful. To what do I owe this unexpected pleasure? Why? You're here for some robotics, are you? Well, shucks. Okay, we have nothing. Goodbye, I'm trying to. Dedicated by King Resurrection. His job stealer. It's like a prophesied trailer. He was a fear while fingers saw a daily cramped living quarters cluttered with broken bones and unwashed dishes. It was like a ruffle, remotely colored shack of the sea road. George has a plush of girl, teddy bears, raccoons, all dogs, maybe 2 dozen caravans. All companions about girl, can't you as a dirty life you're not meant to. You watch. Let's talk to him again. Hey, it's so good to see you now. Now, what can we do? Let's set you up. Looks like someone ran a message trailer. Oh, what's that? Oh, you mean the paint? That's just some neighborhood kids, good kids, having a lot. I nearly fell off the laughing when I saw it this morning. Yeah, what was somebody call you a job stealer? No idea. Drones are job makers. Just I know what you're thinking, baby God. I think myself. Drones take jobs. Well, medicine takes jobs, undertakers and super drones take jobs, and people use to crawl with filth and to fit their families. When you see a drone mess you or me, it's easy to think that used to be a person. Could be. That person can do another job now, and they can have a drone themselves. Everyone is better off. Why? Same people call drone dealers job stealers over themselves on TV for. Hey, let's not get all lined up with this stuff. It's too cheery a day for running off in your heads. What exactly are the drones you sell used for? Just about everything. It helps us to many humans in all so useful ways. Drones, cook, clean, share messages, live everywhere, can't serve the best. Why? Drones can't even care for the employment and companionship of children. Think about it, beautiful. All the boring, dangerous, painful jobs that people used to do. Jobs that drones do now. Because of mechanization, we don't force workers to breathe as many chemicals in their refineries. We don't make teenage girls pick silk cocoons out of boiling water. Not anymore. Drones help us. Yeah. There's really something else, ain't there? How do people here feel about drones? How do people here feel about drones? Why? They love them. Just about every household that can afford drones has drones. She didn't want to try this little UC2 tarantula, this great entry-level personal assistant. Drones free people to take skilled jobs. They make the economy more efficient. And drones give poor people services they couldn't ever afford otherwise. Wow, people get to smell like crisp spring air. This topic is fascinating, really. But back to it. Shall we walk the lot? I noticed you have blocked drones in your trailer. Drones in the trailer? Oh, I think I have a couple in there. Probably ones I'm fixing. Probably. The repair work must never end. You gotta keep them running. They're doing to work for me. Oh, goodbye with you. Matthew being sus. Somebody. Should we talk to this guy? Should we talk to Candy Chang? We'll save it for later. So let's talk to this guy. A newcomer, welcome. Handsome is the name, purveyor of enhanced sensory experiences. I can see you've got some tales to tell. You're not from around here, are you? And why do you ask? You act like a local. You're fine, I guess. You belong in the street. Ah, you're right. I'm not from here. Going. I was born in Taiwan. I was forced to flee during the Nationalist War. You have a slight accent as well, Seattle. What's it to you anyway? I enjoy learning about people. Think of me as the student of the human condition. Whatever one might say about human, the people as who are certainly very interesting. Well, where I come from, people mind their own business. Yes, and where's that exactly? Not the damn business. I suppose not. Let's just something. I'm a businessman. Let's talk business. So how about a friend? I should be my words. Here we go. Oh, of course. Nah, none that we need right now. Enjoy that. That's the only thing. You're not right. Be well. Who else do we have to talk to? Now let's go to, what's his name? Law, maximum law. Hey, Big George, I was hoping you'd come around. Yeah, man. What's up? Family had one poor bring this in. What is he doing work for her? Not normal yellow stuff. SHADOWRUN. Maybe not. What about it? I get it. Well, I didn't hear anything about it. Listen, if you got any football runs, I can make it worth something. We want phones called that kind of thing metadata. One part, let's get the word in the street from the active operators. There's a one-port service to be clientele, not prying. It's not prying, it's gathering information. Go find this information. If you got metadata for me, great. If not, see if I care. Augmented reality goggles aside, this kid gets me informed sometimes. You have one talk shop here. Again, I'm not a tech writer. I like to be the muscle of the group. See you later, Law. Gotta go? Okay. Watch that shoot straight off. I can fix you too. What's your name? No. See. Seven man, okay, man. You have to help me, man. I need your help. Let's try and help him. Cinematic first. Please, take some message from me. Yeah, I've met him, but who the hell are you? I'm Stephen Dynamite. Look, you gotta help me. I've been poisoned. Crap leaves so I put bad things in my head. Whenever I close my eyes, see dark narrow tunnels. Dark narrow tunnels, so many hands grabbing. Where's the dark she's not teeth yawning? Where are the children? Was it? Seriously, a bad trip? I know why we were substances well enough to know a bad trip when I have one. This is something else. I'll do what I can. Tell me it's done to me that I really tell me that I want. You're being a little big about that, Steve. Need something in particular. I want my money back. avoid nightmares like that. Got anything else? Please come back. Please hurry. So he's had those nightmares too. Are we gonna tell him? Nah, I probably won't see. Hey, can you hear your business? I read someone a lesson for you. I think you guess. Stephen Dynamite? Yeah, actually, that's right. And you're his dealer. I am explaining experimental pharmaceuticals. What explain errors? Well, I know little guinea pig is suffering. Claims that drug he sold him is giving him horrible experience. Interesting. And what does he want from me? What a thing, he wants to see me back. There was absolutely nothing wrong with my latest creation. It was painstakingly designed to help the senses and titillate the spirit. A smooth high that I've indulged in myself. Now, if the unfortunate Stephen happened to dilute my masturbation with other lesser substances, I can hardly be held responsible. You get it, I don't care whether you treat drugs or not, I just want to see his money. There is no money, not anymore. I have expenses, just as I'm sure that you do. Here, give this to Stephen, my God. Package, a freebie. It's what it is Stephen that I really want, whether he'll hear it or not. Deliver it with my compliments. This freebie of yours is possible to cure his nightmares? Of course not, but it will bring relief. And if I'm not mistaken, that's what Stephen's itching for right now. What gives this temporary fix anyhow? Why bother? That's a fair question. Stephen's problem will be resolved overnight. My little gift? Simply let him know that someone cares. Thank you, my friend. For you, my friend. It all depends on long-term cash flow. Anyway, take this. Give it to him. It should help me, at least in the short term. Alright, Lee, I'll take it to him. Very good. Please let me know how it feels when you're done. Nice. I'm going to see you because you might not return to trust anyone. This is a bad place. Hey Steve, I hate to say it, but you're not looking so hot. I don't want to eat because of those nightmares. I'm ravenous. So ravenous, but food makes me ill. I forgot to shave real bad too. I just want this to end. Anyway, thanks for talking to that little bastard for me. So you got my money? We didn't have your money. Give me this, pass off to you instead. Maybe kicking the habit would be a better idea. It's practically ruined you, man. Purely circumstantial that I picked drugs, my son. Just stick on not dependency. So might as well take these free hit back in place. That's bold, but you need to want to quit for yourself. Oh, come on. Really? Promise, I'll start cutting back. Start tomorrow, really. It's your funeral. Before I take that, I want to ask about these dreams. What do I do for my dreams? Why? Because I've been having bad dreams too. Maybe we can get to 5 of them together. These aren't like your ordinary dreams. They're visions. They're real. Put all kinds of stuff into my body. I've never experienced anything like it. You were practically raving the last time we talked. Explain your dreams to me again clearly this time. I'm walking through a series of dark, narrow halls, stairs of high heaven, and I run to more and more people as I move forward. The people are jostling me, but I'm starving. I haven't eaten for days. It's wanting food, so I press on. I start seeing children in the crowd, children with terrible burns, disfigured faces. All these people grabbing me. Then I see teeth all around me. I feel the teeth on me. Okay, Steve, let's talk about the drugs. You said you're unlocked, right? What I can count. Feeling peaceful, explosive. I love blowing stuff up. Seeing glass flaring, salt walls disintegrating, flames licking the sky. Not anymore. Let's take the nails and pills. Hang on, you blew stuff up? It was a bomb maker. I designed custom ordnance. It was a dream job. Plus, it was lucrative. Americans couldn't get enough to the lifestyle I rented. I was too high on my own ego to mind what they were up to. What were the Americans doing there? They were shooting wars. The other men stuck both sides of the conflicts all casually be damned. So by selling them there's blood in their hands. It's not as simple as that. These are big political struggles actually from the lives of ordinary people. Yet the village where I grew up was annihilated. These were tobacco farmers, winemakers, peasants, not military. I recognize the distinct of the peapack, traces still left behind. Those were my bombs, used to shatter lands to keep up my childhood. Okay, Steve, I think I'm getting what's going on here. I guess I'm guilty with the bombs, huh? Oh, the blood in my hands, I can feel it all the time. I just like bombs, I don't want anyone to get hurt. How am I going to make this go away? How will I live myself? Drugs help me forget, but starts you can start wallowing in self-pity. That probably helps. I can't just stop caring what I was involved with, what I'm still interested in. It's terrible. It's done, it's done. Pulling your hair out over it isn't helping anything. I just wish we were different. I appreciate you. Fuck, I misclicked that. God damn it. What alternative? I can't take for anything. Do something to undo the harm you've done. I know. This is my imagination, man. I don't know where to begin. Time to think. Children are the future. My joyful organization plays some hours for stars. There are a couple of shelters where I used to crash when I was less down and out than I am now. There were lots of families I could help out. In the end, I probably need to go home to Puyo. I can bring my son to. I'll tell you what, I'll think about it. I'll think real hard. about it is gonna be enough. You need to do something. Yeah, I will. I promise. Now what? Thank you for your help. I'll think about what you said. It's such another person here. Oh, yeah, really. Talk to Mark. Spider Shan. I am Mark Shan. Most people in here call me Spider Shan. Of the spiders back there. You're not local. Not by a long shot. Take what? Body language. You're not free to look me in the eye, for one. But neither your clothes, not fashion here in Hong Kong. Swords, knives, gloves, so on. I make most of these, but if I can't, I've got friends who can. For instance, or self for meditation, I can sell those too. And if you join age, I can give you acupuncture. So what? What can I show you? You're a monk and a weapons dealer? Yeah. Well, would the ancient master gun there lets their swords and spears down the mall? I was at Wudang Mountain for 15 years before coming back to Hong Kong. Every practicing you acquired a way of time life. That's how I learned the herbs as well as the forms. It just happens I'm good in the forge too. That's why what you buy here is better than most other people's. So why become a weapons dealer out here? I was a runaway street orphan at Aberdeen. One day an old man called Sir Whoa offered to take me in. And then make something of myself as long as I work hard. Nothing in life is free, my friend. Never been Grandfather Wo's help, so I work for him now. So it was probably trying. Obviously, it's some kind of little heaven for no reason. She and Grandfather Wo are on good terms. I don't get in her way, I get cut to her, and everybody's happy. Even Wo, because I saw profit from him. Remember that, if anyone ever gives you something for free, it's yours, pay it back with money or blood, but you pay it back regardless. What's Shin Yi Quan? 5 element style. Water grows wood, explosives become fire. Fire creates action, earth, begins to melt, etc. It forms a cycle with 5 elements, and the opposing elements block each other. Water fish break wood in defense, but water block extinguish fire. Shoot one into water sensor and melt it, however, water will be smashed apart. Never simple, powerful. Not so like as Paiji Quan or Tai Chi, but much more powerful. See myself stuff for a while. Power comes from focus. Focus comes from practice and meditation. Shin Yi Quan produces more power than most other forms of Kung Fu and applies it in a highly focused way. In case of one weapon special. Because I take greater care with them, and I've studied the ancient texts. Anyone can make an excellent carbide steel blade. I can make that carbide blade burst into flames. I can make it sing with joy in combat. Anyone can make steel, not anyone can make his soul. Is he on place you've broken? No, of course not. So that they have to be custom ordered. Only when someone cancels an order do I have just one just laying around. And believe me, they get snatched up quick. I get figured. Let's talk about something else. You sell snakes and spiders too? No, they're mine. I can sell you things I craft with my hands, or things I can do, but the medicines and poisons are my secret. You want those? You practice to me. In 5 years, maybe I show you how to make a report to say. There's that secret. Of course there's secret. These are what set me apart from the rest of the street dealers and you. So I cram with bliss and a 2-bit try pumpkin make that for you. I can read along your key, set your yin and yang in balance, or set somebody else is out of balance with a few drops. To master my skills needs years, it's not just following the formula. But to learn, you need patience. You try to learn without patience, all you do is ape the masters. You have to understand them to truly learn my art. Otherwise, you never become a master. You must work in a skill saw. Nothing worse. These guys suffer with depth stuff, which in this game is not my style. You should probably know from my previous videos. Yeah, I'm more of a guns and melee guy. I'm more of a guns guy, really. Well, these videos me once in a while, but I don't really have my sharp blades on my hand, so I don't think I need any weapon. I could buy for someone else, for my teammates, but nah. It's off now. Now let's go meet the medic around here. Oh, before that, let's just meet with the cockfire scan. People realize you gotta check for internal weapons as well as external ones. And in order to do that, I got it down to a science. You just need the right technique for a fact. I saw a guy just last week with a phosphorus grenade in his leg compartment. What did you do? Just saw him, of course. Got a bag behind the bar now. I'm gonna blow it off in the river. Dress some girls. Feeling full, pat down self. No, just information. I don't have much there, but I'll try. Are you running a business on the side? No. I'm gonna take occasional payment to look at A or B the camera if fight breaks out. But that's enough of my plate I can't really take on much else. Training, you see. I love what you do. We gotta work hard to stay in peak condition. Of course, got some next steps in mind, so I'm working even harder to attack. Big plans, just wait and see. As a place drops. Are you a member of the family that owns this place? Sure am. Frederick Caffey. Some call me Freddy. Most call me shit, no, please stop, or something along those lines. I'm also a correct reference of a pitch and toss, which is to say, I throw dead beats harder and farther than anyone else around these parts. I watermarks that piece of tape yonder. The guy was all too hefty, but he simply soared that day. Why are you searching some people and letting others in? This is a private club. There's 3 kinds of people invited. Members, guests of members, and people who make good case. The latter two can get a switch before they go in the door unless they're with Connie Chang or the Emperor of Japan or something. Or if someone has cyber spur or hold out pistol or whatever, who can't have serious weapons or non-members inside. Ma sells some big stuff, but she puts electronic trigger locks from which that's until they're out the door, so people don't get dumb ideas. This is a no assassination safe zone, so his weapons get to the weapons check, unless you remember. That way, if a big firefight ever breaks out, the members will have the upper hand. We keep the killings very rare. Most happen when some members get all fried up and decide to sell us old boxcars or something. So I'm a member now. You work for kindly as SHADOWRUN, no less. That makes you a member. Remember the rules, no fighting. Unless, it comes down to that and you're ready to skip off the concrete. And no killing either. If you've got legitimate killing business, do it somewhere else. People come here to have a good time. Good, for spells and I can kill with touch. I'm ready to use one, my friend. Cheers. Where you from, anyway? All over me, born in city with no spells for the keen. I've been traveling with a whole lot of opportunities for me to use someone's skills with me beating people up. I live in Paris, my new basketball stuff for our guests. Now, it's me, you, Hannes, but Azania is full fast. I know that you. I was running a phone down for a while, but I was part of the team that lived in the Sam Package software proprietary corporation. Part of the team bid into your escape. I could get it, and I was trying to rest of the team. When his team came for us, I managed to get out in one piece. Since it was a full-time member of the team, they didn't track me. I still figured it'd be a good idea to get to the easy for a while. Let's get to this life. I grew up in the streets, running with gangs. Turns out, I had enough to fight with the magic potential. Things just never expressed themselves. Once that happened, I realized I could charge a lot more than the protection practice I've been running. Besides, it's not like I know how to do anything else. I've never been to school, I'm sinless. What else am I gonna do? Can't handle change. Not stuck a shack from being money. No thanks, man. I'd rather live fast, it's hard, but now. Nah, I'm not in pretty sores. It's too long already, goddammit. Fine. Yeah, I got a couple. There was this one time I signed up for the sound. Used to do it. I had a job to do trust me, just to try. The decent look how they know. Well, recently, when the hill had jumped from the drawer and pushed inside the water, hiking towards me and cousins. Since last one waited, Kim Cuss was supposed to be his hot shot, but crap was ground combat. Simple, right? The blab is a 5-foot contact with the enemy, though. Turns out you have contact on and contact without basically with your system. You start getting caught before you use the push point. Suicide mission. Most of it, you die straight to an engine. Most of the dual dies to it, damn, literally. You go too many dabs, you can take it to the time to kill. So we pushed in, we're down to 5 minutes by the time we're done the episode. One of those, got up, was a rhythm, down and big A1, and just change business. We got the last one in, she said the problem started to drop down, and it was still fast stuff. Killed that bit with the turtle mechanic was away. We started close, we were in control of the town, stand by. Well, something was fighting, we were going to get out, we were going to pull through, we survived, as we found a civilized folk. Back then, I just got a ship passing night. I'm just a landlubber, reckon you're not. You recognize me, so I haven't been more important. You wanna strike you as the king of island nightlife? You can take the man out of the ocean, but not the ocean out of the man. Ain't that the truth? So I can help you. Why the change of location? Why this man you are drinking or sun strike throughout his warm complexion? For a woman, of course. And I have one hell of a woman. Can I go to the volume? Music's too loud. I had me one of them. Still do. This place was a dream, a business, a home for us. you on the pinnacle. After the bridge windows all blow out. It was hard, but good. Evening, Calcutta into service. Not much more. I suppose one of us didn't make much of an impression. You certainly make one now. Here's my impression of storm rain. Let's go buy some guns, some ammo, some grenades, It's already 1:14. Back again, I see. Didn't catch any more. Didn't catch your cider. I'm trying. Please tell me. We got love passes through. After the business is documented in the Yellow Lotus, they get escort you to relax and shop. And then they leave. I'm happy to never know their name, but you're a different story. Whatever, great. Not much yet. What made me? Tell me a bit more about this place. Something you bought 10 years ago. Before that, it has been 3 shifts for washing. We got weeks or sometimes months at a time, and I was sick of it. Raising 2 boys on my own, troll boys, ha! We needed something more stable. We needed a husband at home. So we retired, and we put everything we had saved into this place. The AX stands for good fortune, and the club has proven worthy of the name. Only some people appreciate their success instead of whining about how things they'll never be. Have you heard of a man named Raymond Black? I seem to recall a little about the news, but I didn't pay much attention. Not name I know. That was the name working on that note. Something which sounds nice. Big man, Frank. I'm getting tired. Oh, I don't know. It's about one of each. I'll save this for later. Good for oh, yes, now. One last guy. Oh yeah, here we go. Massive steel security door set to a bunker-like concrete wall on the other side. Protected by deadly weapons and infectious diseases. Presbyter. What do you want? This medical clinic. I always check it out here. What do you want? Hey, server doc. Yeah, that's me, but listen, guy, I don't know you. I don't like people I don't know. Who sent you? Kindly will vouch for me. Yeah? You just idle the engine there for a minute, I'll check it out. Yay, you can get in. Ten on. Empress. Still picture so spoiled. Just going to straight surgery. You would have shot us way hungover. Hey, I'm Bruce. You call me Tenor. Welcome to the call, you Cassian. Kelly says you're alright. What can I do you for? Your front dog stock bulldozers are why so fortified? Are you kidding? Have you any idea how much all the stuff that yours worth? This is high caliber operation and a lot of dangerous for a guy missing most of his members, tooling up smugglers and criminals. Oh, God. Let me tell you what though, someone busts in here, you're gonna be in a world of hurt. There's a lot more than pipes and wires up in the false ceiling. Not that common screw in the club and he ain't balls in the panic button. They know which side their bread is crumbed on. What, think you'll try and knock me over? You're a doctor? Sure, I'm a regular doctor. A doctor. Oh man, I can't lie about today. Too much partying last night. It hurts. I'm not board certified, but don't worry, I should be. I'm fully skilled. My work's yellow, lowest guaranteed, and precisely in accordance with the World Medical Association standards. Everybody it comes to me, because I'm the only option. I use it with you. Wait, how do you really know pretty thing? How do you think? Mommy's not much to look at, but I'm called 10 arms because I can run 10 arms at once. The question is, why don't most students do it this way? I was more asking how you got your medical training. I have calculated history, let's leave it at that. What do you do here? What do I do? Tune-ups and engine rebuilds. On your ass. I do it all. First aid, second aid, surgery, 797, surgery, euthanasia. I'm your one-stop shop for health and beauty. Oh, maybe not beauty. What sort of dental services do you offer? Oh, nothing you'd be interested in. And now I'm mostly doing engine mechanics and electrician stuff. I send maximum law and reliable math here and what you can handle. It's really just a hobby and service to the community. I make my nut to clinic. That baby's gonna be gone when I'm done with her. Oh. You saw him in combat wear? You know it. Got everyone in the essence. I'll trick you out like a bulldozer with ground attacks into it. Cut off bionic limbs, wide reflexes, decorative wear, blood vessels, and muscle, bone, using paragraph back type bolts. Full range of chrome alloys and services, something we like to keep beneath the history of radar. I'm modifying myself. Everything coming out here for nothing medical year. Shoot. This is friendly law neighborhood. Other than you come by bullshit. Hell, I host birthdays. Nope, that's not good anymore. We'll spit the cigarette ash. You're from UCAS, Midwest. How'd you know Hong Kong? Well, that's a long story, and kind of personal. It involves some jobs, a girl, really good music to Chicago. Oh shit, Don Consummate. You're following the news for quarantine? Yeah, I am. It's a terrible thing that just happened there. Oh, the hood is inside the danger zone. A lot of good peeps locked behind the wall. Supposedly he's insect spirits, but it's being covered up. I know, I saw the material too. Some of the footage is pretty convincing. Makeup, toss play, dog spirits, actually which is more scary. Hell, maybe it's The Walking Dead. Think about it. Forget at least 4. What's that? Variants. I think it's only a matter of time till we get zombies. I think zombies are just bug spirit things till what? Guns and money were involved. Sounds like a good story. Shadowrunning? Yeah, stuff like that. I was a hardcore vehicle racer back then. Before John and Law cracked down on road rigs. Man, those were cowboy days. Freaky as hell, but great to remember. We rebuilt trucks and shops, reinforced the clearance, bolt armor on, lots of special products. Drive right through the front windows, go to Dad Bash, sideloads, toy cruisers, and way out. Good times. Dead Hong Kong, you get all the barricades and missile and Ryan Shane. Anyway, I had to get out cheat time, spread my wings. You know how that goes. Holocaust seemed like a long way to go just to get a break from Chicago. Sometimes God just need a change of scene. The girl was involved with your gang there, huh? Yeah, there was. That's a story for another day. Hey, it's grand to get out the wreckage of a past paper cut, but time's wasting. I left Chicago. I landed in the calm after a while running the calm shadows. I landed here in Chrome Alley. That's pretty good job, baby. We better get back to the show you services. Can't tune up spare parts. Let's put medical supplies first. This. Probably another one. We'll. Okay. Get this side where. Don't have any of the alpha stuff yet, so just leave it at that. Great. Goodbye, bro. I'm ready to go. Oh, wait. Talk to you later. No, I think we'll do these later. I'm tired. Oh my god. Where's my home? Here you go. Something big will happen when we press that, so no, not yet. We'll do it in the next video. Now I just want to say that I think in the future, for the future interludes after between each missions, I'll just record the game, have no audio. I'm not gonna bother to read, just like in the previous Shadowrun games that I did. I'm not gonna talk, just record the game. Should be bothered to read them. Yeah, that's it. That's all I want to say. Thank you and see you in the next video. Goodbye.